I want to tell you very briefly the story of right to work in New Hampshire. We've been successfully fighting right to work for over 30 years there. But in 2010, ultra-conservative Republicans and libertarians swept into our state house. And even though we had a Democratic governor, they had a veto-proof majority in both houses. And they also had boatloads of money, more money than we had ever seen in our state. It initially felt like we were doomed, but really, we're never doomed, because what can you do? You have to fight back. And so that's what we did. We fought back. We did a lot of polling in the state, both about unions and public perception of unions and our members' perception, and our polling was worse. But we fought back and we fought smart. And I think that's where you seem to be heading, is trying to figure out how to both fight back and fight back smart. We framed our fight around protecting New Hampshire's middle class. And again, I want to tell you this, our members stood up, they fought back, and in the end we won. We sustained the governor's veto after months and months and months of work in the legislature, and every trick that they could pull, they pulled. And in 2012, I'm happy to say that we changed the makeup of our legislative body. We threw most of those bums out, but we're not done. We know 2014, we have to make progress, or we're going to be right back where we started. Top thing, we must practice solidarity. And that is not an easy thing to do in this fight. There will be attempts to break off groups of us, do one thing to teachers, but leave everybody else alone, pull out some of our public safety members, but take on everybody else. We have to have solidarity on our message, on our tactics. We have to stick with each other. We must practice message discipline, which is very hard to do, I can tell you from personal experience. So our message, and make our message move in every direction. Our message, the message that you develop from your polling and that you develop through your organizations, it should move internally with our members, it should move externally with the public. You want the public talking about your message and your frame. We had people in New Hampshire talking about protecting the middle class. Protecting the middle class. They didn't talk about right to work, they didn't talk about unions. Protecting the middle class. Number 3, our members. Our members are our strength. We cannot win these fights with an inside strategy. We have members, and the other side does not. That is our strength. We have members, they don't. When our members are in motion, our power increases. Putting our members, this is 5, putting our members in motion takes a lot of work. 6, big and splashy is not always the answer. The work that isn't visible might be the most critical. 7, if it seems too easy, it probably is. 8, include. We have a plan, the labor movement has a plan to make everyone's life better. And people want to be part of a positive message. They want their lives to be better, they want their neighbors' lives to be better. That is the labor movement. 9, if we think the other side will do it, they probably will. And so we should get ready for that. And 10, build on our strengths, take advantage of their weaknesses, work against the stereotypes, and do what the other side does not expect.